Welcome back, or welcome in. This is a follow-up gameplay video to the full deck history video that I made. You'll see the link over here to the upper right. That video goes over how this deck came to fruition, what the initial versions of the deck did, how we iterated over time, and how we got it to this state. This video will go over the exact deck itself and the gameplay in the Standard Metagame challenge from this past week. We actually do pretty well in this, really well. So kick back and relax, we'll go over the deck strategy real quickly and then hop right into the gameplay. See you in there. This was the build of the deck that we played in the Standard Challenge. It is a Momo Flyers deck built around targeting and life gain. Momo discounts our flyers, Scheming Silver Tongue draws us cards over time, Stirring Hope Singer buffs our board with every target of the opponent's creatures or targeting our own creatures, and Alenda is a Windmill Slam card that you must answer once it hits the board, especially if you're facing Izzet decks. Let's hop into the gameplay and see how it played out. We want to see if there's a path we can get to a few wins with this deck. Sanctum, Erode, Hope Singer, Cavern Bat, Mulcio. That's the only two Sanctums we run right there. So tap land into nothing. Doesn't seem the best. And to 0 land. Okay. Alright. That seems to be the kind of day we're having. I like Alenda. So Alenda back, and then Sky's back. Is it Hex Cavern Hosting or a Hex Cavern Sky? Let's do this. All right, we're going. Oasis tap land. 1 land, and I already have no idea what they're trying to do. All right, let's see what they're playing. They are all smiles. Nice. All right. Amalia. Well, killing that doesn't change over time. The creature just gets bigger. Let me see what else is going on in their head. Murder. Bloodseeker, Vitality, Life Gain, Vampires? I mean, that's a legal deck you can play. You have to take the murder. Nothing gains, oh, the tap lands gain you life. I mean, that doesn't, but Barons will gain life. If you just play the Barons, Amalia gets to explore. Yep. Neva, Stalked by Nightmares. What? Return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard, put a +1/+1 encounter. They're an enchantment deck? Okay. Not blocking that. I don't have any removal in hand unless that card that's not revealed is removal. So I'm going to go ahead and Hope Singer so that I can get max value off of this Hex on Amalia and maybe an Erode on Neva because it scares me. I don't know what that card is after, really. Vitality pumps up their life gain, and if they get to 25 life or more, pumps up their creatures. I mean, they would need a land to play the 4-drop, so Is Bloodseeker or Vitality or the other card? Wait, their deck is 178 cards? What? Hero's Downfall to get the other murder back. I'm gonna block the medic. What a deck. Chamil, you don't want that there. You kept that? That's wild. Alright. We are going to go ahead and get rid of that. And start swinging in. Get our bat back. Grab that murder. The murder is not allowed. You kept the Chamil when you only have 3 lands in play? I don't see a world where that ever makes sense. I mean, cool card, keep it is a way to play. And I can see your entire hand. I mean, your best play is the Vitality. I mean, Medic does not swing well at all here, so you're not going to gain life right now. Alright, so Erode went from a bad idea to a great idea. Because now I can Erode into a full swing. Wow, 177 cards. Swing. Block with the medic to draw a card if you would like. Alright. These top 2 cards out of 175 cards. If you draw an answer in that large of a deck immediately, bravo, I guess. Alright, this game is over, but I am both encouraged that this deck is not going to beat me, but also that it could have an amazing draw that immediately beats me. Just the same. I'm swinging in. Wow, keeping that Chamil was wild. Learning the message of not every card on top of your deck is the card that is meant for you to be drawing right now. Not every card is a part of your current game. And when you need a specific resource, you need to dig towards that resource no matter what you're throwing away. Unless it's specifically you only have one way to win, you keep that card, but that's not going to be often. The End and Ancient Vendetta are useless to me. I don't even know if they run multiple copies of any card. Crystal Barricade probably doesn't make any difference. They seem to have enchantments because they have Neva, but I didn't even see one. They have huge creature destruction spells. I think my deck is fine as it is. Maybe it's a Virtue of Persistence just because they might play something insane. But let's not go that route for now. Main deck seems fine. What we really just need to see, we need to be the stable, reliable deck. We need to take the hand that works. And I think a hand that works is completely fine against whatever kind of draw they end up with. 181, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 188 card deck. Well, this is not one of those stable hands. All right. Bat onto Skies or Moseo on 3. I think Moseo. I mean, I like practice offense a lot too. But I don't really have a way to double spell here. So I think this is. Wait, I went first? This all smiles has me in a blender right now. Oops. Oh, they just pressed the speed blend mode. My brain. What is what? Sephiroth, Leo, Rite of the Moth, Feed the Swarm. I mean, I guess it's take Feed the Swarm so they can't kill it on 2. They still have a Hero's Downfall. Sephiroth on 3, or a Buster Sword on 3, but it'd be Sephiroth. Did they top deck something? They are getting priority, unless they're forcing it. They might have drawn exactly something to play here. Leonardo. Okay. But I got a good top deck here. Momo into Moseo. So that I have a board no matter what for practice office next turn. That's great. So their Hero's Downfall should target Moseo here. Oh, they can't play it. They don't have 2 black. They can't kill it. Oh, this game might be over. They have plains or races. All right. So, okay. Target a player. Target a creature. Double strike. Pay 2 life. Duress. If you draw a black mana, I don't want you to be able to cast that. Swing in. Alright, so as we predicted, if we can get a hand that works, we can't lose this game. So they can gain some life here. They get to play something free. Leonardo, Sephiroth. Atlanta is nice, but I don't need to be on the board here for this. Deep Cavern Bat. Second Buster Sword. Let's get Sephiroth out of there. Practice offense. Target me. Double strike on Momo. Not sending the pest. Alright, good game. So, people are gonna try. You're gonna see a lot of whatever you want on day 1. Like us, we are whatever you want on day 1. But sometimes, yeah, you're gonna run into some wild cards. And that's where just solid deck building wins. It doesn't matter what your strategy is. It just matters that your strategy works. All right, we start with Erode, Sage, Elenda, 4 land. Elenda get played. We're going first though. That seems like an Izzet deck. I mean, Elenda on 4. Let's have some fun. Let's play towards Elinda on 1. I mean, Elinda on 4. Tis is it. I was correct. Swamp Pass. Sanctum. Pass. Because next turn I can Elinda or I can remove something and Sage. No! So I can't double spell. And they probably have counter spells if they're just sitting there like this. I think we need our value. There's no point in throwing away cards. A normal deck doesn't just pass. I think we keep going. If we can force the double Sage, I'm way happier. But we don't have a way to. We still don't have a way to. We're not drawing creatures. Monument. Cool. Alright. Momo. Sage of the Skies. We get our value. Alright. All right. Combustion technique. All right. I don't think we mind if it gets exiled or not. We don't have Moseo. I expect that they have Eloquentia in hand. 5 mana to get rid of it. I want to draw a land here. It looks like Quentia. All right. If that's Eloquentia, GG's. If it's Eloquentia. Alright, GG's. Lessons is not run spells that can kill a Landa, normally. Monument. Alright. I think we are good to go. I'm giving it double strike. We have the mana for flinch. Buffed. I think they could quench the second copy of offense. Yeah, if you're just stock lessons, you actually just can't kill that. Grand. My creature has menace. Hex. Get that discount out of there. Grand number 2. Hex. Quench. Yes, I've been saving my hand too. All right, so we know what they are. Barricade. I don't know if the mana is worth it to play Rest in Peace. It stops the reduction and accumulate and combustion sizing. Combustion sizing, it's important. Linda is the most important card in our deck. If we could Vendetta away the Endurances, that's cute. I don't know if it's important though. Because Rest in Peace does not answer their board or stop their game plan. It makes their game plan worse. So Deep Cavern Bat dies a lot to them. So let's do less of those. That is less creatures overall. Oh, no, it's the same number of creatures, just less flyers I can get through. But I think we would rather see a barricade in that spot, and maybe a bat for just some delay. Let's go with this to start. We actually this card sleeve read is real sometimes. No Alinda, but we have removal for an otter or a lady. Offense. It's not the best, actually. Yeah, it's not the best. I have never clicked him before. All right. Talent on 1. Fantastic start for them. Tapped Shrine, go. Bounce talent, play talent. There's some standard play patterns here. Oh, consult. Okay. So I'm gonna play Silver Tongue. None of their single spells kill it, I believe. So they would need to play 2 spells here to be able to kill it in one way or another. Grand. Alright, so they want Eloquentia. Let's swing. Alright. If they try to cast anything here, I kill the Grand. Alright, so that actually lets them kill the Silver Tongue with Combustion Technique. Let's get rid of Grand. Let's get rid of Plains. Force them to play the Artist Talent to be able to draw discard for their monument. Now they can Combustion Technique the Silver Tongue for 2 of their mana. All the red mana. And blocking the otter is risky anyways. Just playing 2 spells, they can likely do that. Alright, so swing in. Alright, so let's play a land. Do we try to play Innocence? No, because Quentia is likely. Yeah. So they can peel a spell from their graveyard if they would like with the talent. Full Riddler. Okay. We have erodes and whatnot for that. Practice offense is not good here. Let's Innocence. And hope we draw creatures. They should have the exile, the combustion technique here though. Oh, Artist Talent is what it is. Okay. Not immediately paying 3. Okay. Buff, draw, discard. If they have a 1 mana spell, they could get to make a treasure token. Oh, just a lesson, so it's not exiled. want to get this damage in. I don't disagree. They chose damage. They want to get me out of there. Swinging for 8, can't block. Alright. Air Temple, not a creature. I mean, the first practice offense is okay. The second one is questionable. I think I don't because I want to draw. We go to 11. They have 5 on board. They need 6 damage. They have 3 from endurance. So they just need 2 spells. Especially if I use this to draw cards. Ooh, that's not good. I would need to draw a 1-drop creature, which is just Momo. I need to get to a higher life total to make it harder to kill me. I mean, it doesn't make super double strike. It doesn't make much of a difference. I just need to gain more life. It is bigger now. I am at 13 now. We have to get 5 extra damage on board to kill me this turn. What do they go after? Consult, all right? So, only 1 spell cast so far. If they go for damage, that's probably the only spell they cast so far this turn. If they go for a treasure, they'll be able to cast a second. The opening of our next turn is just going to be Sign in Blood to see what our options are. Grand. Okay. Yeah. Land. Yes. Okay. All right. So we can play a Plains, and then we can play Momo, draw a card. Land. Now playing Silvertongue feels awful because I want to draw a card next turn too. But if I play it now, both will be ready for the following turn. So I do this, I bounce off Riddler, gain 3 life. But they have a fantastic situation on their turn. I am not going to cast those Sign in Blood right now. Woof. Well, I'm glad the Sign in Blood got me 2 creatures. Everything around that not being creatures or removal mostly sucks. Yeah, with second endurance, the math is not in my favor. And then that activates Grand once Abandon hits the graveyard. There's 3 more damage coming from the other endurance, so we're at 6 effectively. They have 3 creatures. We would love to just be able to block 2 of them, like just block the Grand and then just block whatever's bigger between Quantum Riddler and the Otter to stay alive there. Because the Riddler attacks, I mean, of all these cards, they have half their deck seen. They have removal. Yeah, if they didn't have it before, they got it now. High Noon will be amazing against this deck. But it's kind of counters our own deck, so. So even if I just block the otter, I die here because of the second endurance. Nope. Oh, they are. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's the other way I just died. I mean, those lands weren't the best. And those turns were sort of fueled by the graveyard synergy, but not really. They didn't run into many combustion techniques. The question is, how important is that still? We didn't draw any barricades. We didn't try to look for them either. I think maybe we just need to do better with that. We could also bring in our enchantment destruction, but we have other cards that shut them down that we should have just optimized for. Play first. But that's a nice curve though, ain't it? Yeah, it is. I'm a sucker for a good hand. That is a hand that just curves the right way. I'm a sucker for it. Shotgun events. Talent. Okay. So actually doesn't. Okay. So let's swap then. And Moseo. All right. Actually, not bad. Oh, down talent, play talent. All right. So we're playing in a different kind of game this time around. That's good. Get in for 3. Birds, so we don't have to shock ourselves. Nice. So we could play Momo to get. We can turn Momo into a second Sage to keep our erode, and then that would actually. I mean, they just kill Moseo is the thing, and I can't do the I can't get anything back. But I think the flyers are important. Otherwise, I just play 1 Sage. I think 2 Sage is important though. I could have rode Otter and not waste a second Momo, but keep that one. Sage it up. Flyer, swing 4. And I'll take a trade with that 1/1. Oh, I meant to click that. All right, that's fine. It's a jumper now. All right. So now we don't want to draw any more land. We just want meat on the board that is flying. Iros. Okay. No blocks. Oh, you're 8. Oh, wow. Let me see what's going on in here. 3 steps, accumulate. We'll take the unique one. Swing in. Erode the Grand. They could boomerang the token to not die. If we kill Grand, they have 5 mana. They can get the boomerang back to their hand and not die. Let's not allow that. Because now they can try to. Yeah, we need to draw a removal spell here, yeah. So we made it so that they have to find the answer, not just have the answer on board. All right, they're still looking for the answer. I don't want them to be able to play a 2-mana option. I want their option to be a 1-mana option. And the 1-mana spells can't kill these. I think we're safe here. It would have to be a bounce spell. And they find a land. Okay. But maybe it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Game 3. Ooh, so close to being good. That was a shock land. I might even consider keeping this, but no. We're not playing under 24 lands. We're playing 24. We should expect to see 2 lands. This is nice, but we're going 6. 2 lands. Playable. We're gonna keep it. We can Momo on 1 and play that on 2. We really want to keep all of these cards. Once again, we want to keep all these cards. Hex. We want these 2. So I guess that's the... Yeah. Courtyard on 1. Scavenger. Oh, enchantments. Okay. So... the tapped fortress is a problem there. Because we would have wanted to get rid of that hex. I'm gonna get rid of that optimistic scavenger right away. Sheltered by Ghosts gets rid of our Momo. Yes. And now we can't actually... Yeah. Tapped fortress was a problem. That Momo needed to live. Actually, we couldn't even play the bat. Oh, that was several levels of not greats. When we draw a land, we can get rid of the scavenger, I believe. We did not. Keep Cavern back. Alright. Scavenger number 2. Can't block that. We need something, a miracle. Alright, a land that we really needed to see way before. We can hold up the hex for the scavenger and get the Momo back as a blocker. Or do we chump with the bat next turn to keep us alive? And we keep the Momo and then we can hopefully go off the following turn? We don't want them to draw a protection spell for the scavenger. Yeah. We're not gonna chump with Momo. We would chump with the Cavern Bat. We chump the zombie with the bat, yeah. This needs to be nothing. Alright. So they get that. They get their voice back. We gain a life. Alright, we want to draw a land here by a lot. That's not a land. There's no way for us to double spell here, is it? We can bat tongue. Or we can bat. Yeah, I think we can just bat tongue. We need life gain. If we send out Hope Singer, so I think we have to bat. Nothing in the hand, not gonna work. And then we Silver Tongue to be just another blocker. We're not attacking. So we're just scraping together to try not to chump with that. Just the land. All right, good. Things are going okay for us. Okay, Hope. There we go. Hope Singer. We can't hex on their turn, so we have to hex on our turn. I think we get rid of the zombie. It's too big. Now we can swing. Gain 2 life. Activate Silver Tongue. Shh. All right. Our out was that they draw nothing. They drew the nothing that we needed. All we can ask for. All right, so what they're doing is enchantments and zombies, because that's an enchantment. There's a synergy item there. I mean, not always zombies. Yeah, skeletons. So wreck raid. They're not damage based. They're not hand peeling. It doesn't seem. Graveyard might be in play, but we haven't proven that. And once again, it's hard to find the room. The deck isn't concise enough to have things that you can just drop whenever you want to, in my opinion. Protection from instance doesn't matter as much like for Alinda. So Alinda has answers for them. So maybe it's that. We don't want them bouncing, replaying that skeleton card. All right. 5 land removal creature. Removal is important, but not that. All right, mulligan. 2 land. 3 removal. I guess we have to. If we temple on 1, we can triumph on 2. Otherwise, we're hope we can draw lands. Deep Cavern Bet versus Duress. Duress seems important too. I think Erode's the one we don't want to see early. So, oh, we drew the land. Okay, so we can actually afford now to Duress on 1. All right, corpse out of here. Oh no, we should have taken nowhere to run. All right. Lesson learned. All right, so play a plains and pass. Because if we take the nowhere to run there, I mean, if we take the nowhere to run, we can just take the corpse for something else. All right, tap shrine, pass. They found another corpse. All right. Okay, they got in once. All right, and now, so he drew a second bat. Nowhere to run. Shelter by Ghost gone. And now our practice offense can go to work. Especially if we draw a land here. Sanctuary for them? Yeah. No blocks. We can practice offense ourselves. Give that double strike. And we can erode the Sanctuary if they top deck another Shelter by Ghost. Scavenger, okay. Scavenger, okay. I don't care a lot about getting hit for 4 here. I think we just want to keep the erode up from now on so they can't remove our creatures. Let's go. Practice offense. Double strike. Hit him for 9. And let's get the Sanctuary out of here and keep the Erode available for us so they can't get any shenanigans going. Good game. Good game. All right, 3 wins in, entry fee back, 3 packs. Let's go. All right. Momo. Redundant Momo, but actually a playable hand here. Shock in a Shrine, play Momo, hope it lives. And we have a backup Momo so we can Momo scheming. Oh, they're also Momoing. So we're gonna Verge, we're gonna Silver Tongue, we're gonna Hex your Momo. Because we don't want you to have one, only us. Blue-white Momo decks. Maybe it's a tournament winning deck? Erode. You know what? I dig that. We have a lot of swamps in hand, so. Hex. Boo. Alright. They called our bluff that we had no more creatures in hand. And we technically don't. Shepherd. If they will find a Momo, that's crazy. Alright, Nurturing Pixie. We need to find our own creatures here, though. And we find an Erode. Alright. Oh, they want a Plains, okay. They have various other flicker spells in the deck as well. Drum. Ooh. Third Momo. Seam Rip. No. Oh, no. Okay. That's not cool, bro. Now, if we could draw one of those, that'd be nice. Very nice. So they have a Drum. So they have 1 mana available for a 1 mana spell. Is a second Erode in hand or something like that? Alright, we found our Sage. Same. Halia. Ow. Okay. Sage number 2. Actually, get that out of here. They ramp us, we can ramp them. Silver Tongue. Well, we're gonna sacrifice our token. Alright. Huh. Alright, I mean, that's a good refill, at least. Shepherd, looking for probably a seam rip? Oh, Pixie. Pixie bouncy? No, I don't know what. Yeah, I get it. Just gain all the life. I could have double blocked, but less damage on me. So many Sage of the Skies. I would love to draw. Oh, I don't need to draw land. Because I can no. Practice offense first. To get more Sage of the Skies to match their size, yeah. Let's get that straight. We could, if they triple block the Sage, we kill 2 of their creatures for 1 of ours. Okay. Are they looking for practice offense ×2 and they've just been holding it? Because our turn next turn is probably going to be Sign in Blood and then practice offense. One of them is a land. Wow. Okay. I guess I'll start trying to pick off things. Pick up the oh, so I should have blocked one of those. I didn't even consider that line of play. I should have blocked one of the tokens. Alright, so I got in the road. Let's Sign in Blood first. Just land, lovely. Alright, offense number 2. We have the white mana available. Let's draw 2 more cards. Alright, good to go. So, the road available doesn't matter how much. They have plenty of mana. Giving them the land does not matter. We just don't want them to do anything super tricky. I presume they're going to airbend my big... Airbend the Conductor? Token. So it never comes back? Cool. Right. They could Starfield. I think we need to get rid of Aang so it doesn't water bend. Well, on a bad schedule at least. Oh, they went for plants. Why? We don't want you water bending. Nothing in your hand to Deep Cavern Bat, unfortunately. I do have a removal spell. We could send the Sage in to try to just gain some life to draw 2 more cards. I think we have to. Discard a Shrine. Kill the Shepherd. Gain the 2. Draw 2. Land, bat. Okay, so play bat. Play a Village. And pass, I guess. They're looking for their practice offense to just blow us out. Yeah. As expected. Alright, so 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5. Sure. $51 life. Ay, chihuahua. Alright, so what we know is you gotta attack. And we gotta draw these cards. Erode. Alright. Sanctum. Momo. Bat number 2. Well, for the time. And pass. Momo. Shepherd, go get something. Grand. Oh, unless you draw next turn? Okay. Okay. Alright, so block. They're getting enough back. Kill this. We can't kill the other one. Okay. And then the road. We're at 68. Hex is okay. We need to go into combat again. They thought better of it. Draw 2. I don't want any lands here. Oh, actually, that was fine. Alright, boards are shrinking. Draw 2 is not great. Wait, you didn't just pay for it? Alright, they figured the 2 cards. They don't want to lose that value. Alright. Drum automatically, okay. Choose. Okay. Oh, not coming in, okay. Get rid of Momo. make sure that this sees. Send in one of the clowns. Make sure we kill one. Oh, singers. We have somehow drawn equivalent cards. Double practice offense number 2. Are you sure? Okay. So this. So we need 2 chumps. Actually, only 1 chump. Let's go there. Or actually, since it was first strike, there. Yeah. So take 12. We can't go down more and more flyers. But we do need this to die. So let's do that. Duress. Okay. Two litters. I don't have a good way to keep drawing these cards at this point. And they can draw a million cards next turn. This time we cannot force a good block to remove anything. So and now they find their air temple. Riddler, draw 1. Daydream, 5/7 Riddler, draw 1 more. Oh, you know what would have been going insane right now? Masio. Every turn I would be getting a creature back. With all that life gained. That would have been going insane. Oof. Oh, you actually don't have good attacks here. Crazily enough. Next turn you do, though. And a land. What's in my deck right now? 7 lands. 24 non-lands. That's cool. One, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 blocks. Everything else is 8, 13. Ooh, can't keep anything alive. I could do this. It's cute. I just don't think I got the juice here. I just don't have it. So we gotta block the biggest block. Here. 7-9. Let's go there. And then this has to chump there. And then I probably just die by a lot. I don't think by 2. Frankly, that wasn't the. I don't feel all that bad about it. That was a pretty good game. I'll give him that. So I need the end. I need Ancient Vendetta. So I need to the end what? I need to the end Sage of the Skies. I need to the end Halia. No, or is it Starfield? Sage of the Skies and Starfield are the top 2 targets for it. Duress is sort of a thing, sort of not. I'm not even really. In terms of 2 drops to kill, Momo, Nurturing, and Momo, Nurturing, and Grand. There are 3 targets, but those targets are not. They do not feel good. Virtue feels way better for this deck in matchup. Wreck Raid to get back something. Divine Resilience to force a good block. And Linda, instant speed answers that are spells other than Erode. Yeah, not good here. Like maybe Wreck Rage in some situations. But yeah. Our sideboard cards are nice. The Recursion of Persistence and then Masio will be great. We have 23 lands, not 24. Alright, I mean that's actually more reasonable. I don't think 22 is ever a good idea. Drop a Hex since it's not always as good, like we mentioned. Let's go with that. Play first. Why? Alright. Okay. Momo, Bat, Persistence. The unfair, the hand picking, the removal. It's the basic, good, decent hand. Keep 6, toss a plains, play a plains, play a Momo, and pass. Their own Momo, cool. Verge. Kill the Momo. Bolt the bird. Cool. Alright. If I wanted to, I want to do this first. Decap Bat. Erode. I mean, it worked for him last time. I guess I gotta give him that. Let's see. Sage, Detect, Erode. Another Erode. Lovely. Alright. Silver Tongue. Hit him for 3. Single copy of Sage. Single copy of Sage. Hope Singer into second Silver Tongue. Let's be attacked with the Momo. Alright. So Erode Sage is likely to play. Oh, Halia Sage. Okay. Now I want a targeted removal spell. Instant or sorcery, please. Shh, we found it. Alright, so... swing. Found an Ancient Vendetta. Can get rid of the rest of their Sage of Disguise. But they have Intrusion up. Alright, now they know the Hope Singer is a problem. Alright. Let's get Plains. Oh, they can still Intrusion with the blue. Okay. Sanctum. Sign in Blood. See if they counter that. If they counter that, I can get rid of all their side. Okay, they don't. Alright, so... Singer. Swing. Draw 2. You can counter that. You don't want to. Okay. I would have loved them to bounce their Sage back to their hand there. That would have been amazing. No. Bigger Sage, okay. Sanctum. Let's bait the Intrusion. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's play that. And then we can't swing with the Hope Singer. That's what we could. There you go. Free Sign in Blood available. You have a lot of mana available too, like us. Practice offense. Give it double strike. Okay. You do it again. Well, you get that lifelink. Okay. I will block that and take 8. Back to 20. Maybe it's time to Vendetta practice offense. So they can't do that anymore. Let's sign in blood, see if we can find a targeting spell. We did. Down to 2. Alright, yeah, I don't think they have a way to come back from this. Yeah. Similar strategy, but we're playing completely different decks. Alright, they can't peel our hand, we can peel theirs. Anything surprising? Detect Intrusion. That may not be main deck, maybe. I don't recall seeing it last time. Erode, so didn't really see anything altogether new, except for maybe that. Duress is still bad. Raid can be good, can be bad if they play those. If they have seam rips coming off the top. Having the 1 hex was amazing there. Maybe we need the extra hex to increase our odds of killing their turn 1 Momo though. And let's play a 61 card special. All right, go on to game 3 against a deck that provided some inspiration to this deck. This is eventually fine though, because I can verge on 1, kill the Momo. Yeah. If I draw a land, I'm so happy here. Untap land, I'm so happy. Didn't, but they didn't draw either, so. Next turn, we're online with... Alright. So, we can Momo and bat here. What they got going? A bunch of 3-mana spells. Alright, so... Let's take Aang. That's the only removal here. They don't have their 3rd land yet. They could draw it here. They didn't draw it. Great. Alright, so... let's... in a sense, for future turns being better. If they get just luck on 2 mana, I'm delighted. Nice. They kept the 2 mana and didn't work. Alright, so... I can Momo Sage to get the 2 out. I think I like that. And that... yeah. Keep that one. Yes, yes, yes. And next turn I can Silver Tongue. And our practice offense. We may just be good to go here. Halia into Daydream. Okay. Ground creature. All right. We could practice offense here. Halia gives them card draw. Let's Silver Tongue. Draw a card. Ooh, found a land. Nice. And let's Triumph. Pay 3 life. So they can't get more card draw. Swing in. Beat the OG. Gotta love it. You don't get to stumble against these decks in this meta, in this standard. Stumbling is just the loss. I stumbled a lot today. So, all right. So we already have a fantastic result. Our entry fee back, plus 500 gold, plus 5 packs. Amazing output. Everything here, Ravion. That 5th win, though, it looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, let's work towards it. All right, we get to see and play first. 3-3-3-3. I go first. Weathered like we are. I don't think that's a good idea. This is an even worse idea. All right. Yes, this is what's gonna have to be. Elinda has to go. The question is, who else goes? I'm going first, so I'm going first, and I'm playing Momo. Hoping to play this on 2. On 2, I would rather have Triumph if I needed to remove something. I'm not playing that on the... I can't read. I should have kept the Duress because I could play that on 1. Evolving Wilds. Is this ramp or landfall? Alright. Air Temple. Momo. I can't Hope Singer Triumph next turn. That's 4 mana, even with Momo. Passage. Oh, they had a slow start. I wish we could have punished them harder. But that is slow. Sanctum. Hope Singer. Hit for 2. All right. I'm sure they're online now, though. So let's see what they're playing with. Typically, they keep some protection spells. Yep. Oh. I gotta kill the cub here. Yeah. Kill the cub. Pay 3 life. Save this guy. 2 more flyers. Swing for 6 in the sky. 8 in the sky the following turn. We would love to draw exactly an untapped land here. Exactly untapped land is exact lethal. Prime. That was perfect. That's the perfect run out. Bar none. Perfection. All right, so it looks like we are mono green ramp. Hex is great against them. Duress is not even good. Unless we're trying to get Ascension out of there. We're going second, so getting it out of their hand is... We want to remove the problem creatures. Elinda is a good body on the ground against them. That's why it's in the deck, but also not the greatest if we have other options. For now, let's presume we do have other options. We want to get rid of all copies of something. And get rid of... They're on the board. We want removal. And we do have some information on what we would want to Vendetta out of their deck. Like Harmonizer and whatnot. Erode is ghastly. I think I just can't run those. So let's get an Elinda back there. And then we can get Raid in case they do stick one of those Ascensions. Alright, Garrett going second. Momo stirring silver. I mean, it's a good curve for us. We don't really answer. We don't answer their board. That's all. This is only good if they over sideboarded. Like literally. That's the only scenario where this is good. This is a playable hand, but not one that stops them from doing what they want to do. Oh, it's even worse. Alright, that's better. We can toss Momo. We presume they're going to get to play it and not keep... Well, we can bat. It's not like they can answer the bat. If we Shrine on one and Momo on one. No, if we Shrine on one and hold up, we can kill something. You know what? This is less good than I thought. But it's better than what we were seeing before. Less creatures is awful feeling. I think it's the Triumph? Yeah, I'm at the point where I do need to draw another land here. Chocobo. Okay. Kill the Chocobo. It can get out of hands. I cannot kill something this turn though. I needed to draw that. Alright, so next turn I can kill the mole. Hopefully this one turn with the mole isn't too much. I don't just get buried under this. If they followed that up with a bunch of tap lands, I mean fetch lands, I would have felt awful because if they have protection, it gets real janky if I can't kill it by size. Double swing? Alright, no blocks. Oh, that's actually a great card. Bat, see what's going on in your hands. Second Ascension, alright. So they have 2 more triggers coming until they won't get trampled this turn. We can... No, we shouldn't. Come out of there. I mean, if he killed the forest, I would have got that to growing level. Yeah. You don't have to do that right now. But you can. A box. Land, right. Innocence. Land. Swing for 2. I guess you think I'd... Well, they're going to get the Ascension up here. We put... Broken Wings? I mean... Yeah, go off, player. That is scary. Alright, we can wreck raid here, and we definitely should. Enchantment counter. Get that one out of there. Buff my board. Definitely if Momo. Do I keep Innocence back? 1, 2, 3. It would get him right there if I blocked it that way. Yeah, I'll just swing in. Get more damage in there too. Make the clock a little bit more real on my side. Now, if they didn't draw something to play, do they keep a forest back? They do. Alright, so I'm gonna play Hope Singer, draw us a card. Ooh, I can end their forests. Please don't have the answer. Oh, please. Please, please. I want to do this. Please, please, please. This will be so funny. I think we're after the memes here at this point. They're coming in for 9. I get to the end and roll my board with Hope Singer. It means all their fetch lands don't work because they don't have forests. It means they're going to draw everything else, but ooh, they have Broken Wings on top, and it'll shuffle their deck. They keep one back. Cool. No blocks. All right, so. Well, so we got Ice Till, Might Form, Broken Wings, Mossborn. All right. And then a bunch of Escape Tunnels. And so they have individual land plays, but no recursion for A6. They can get back with the other one though, so. All right, swing in for 5 in the sky. If I draw an untapped land, Earthbend Ascension grows something but does not go find you a land. You don't have any. Yeah. Okay. Not leaving a blocker back? Oh, you conceded. Good game, Shady Brady. Turns out, if you turn your lands into creatures, I can get rid of all of them. A killer among us. All right. 10 packs, 3,000 gold. We are so Gucci at this point. We were already in the gravy. Now we're in the whipped cream. Cherry on top. 10 packs, 3,000 gold, entry fee plus. Ooh, that's so much profit. Let's keep it rolling. All right, we're back. Dot peaks. This is the curve and interaction. This is a lower end quality of a hand. We'll want the swamp to be anything else, but I don't mind it at all. Creatures I can play and a bit of interaction. It's great. We got the Shock in the Shrine though, but worth it. Mulligan twice. Is it double mulligan? I don't mind that at all. Momo. With a backup Momo off the top. Mia? Is this? Oh, I haven't seen this in a while. Let's see what's in hand. Hellkite? They can't play that. Let's take the Nia. They can play that though, right? Do I make them cast it? Yeah, I think I have to play. I make them cast it so that they use their turn on that. Okay. They get the Hellkite next turn though, so we need real removal to come up real quick. All right. So Hope Singer. All right. So now we need to hold up. They're gonna. Oh, I shouldn't have played the Fortress. That's a miss. Oh, you don't care about the Fortress? Okay. I don't know why you wouldn't care about it, but tap land, pass. Now we need to find a direct removal spell. Or what they got. Get lost on Nia. Oh, we got some maps. Exile a land, they can play later. I'll take that hit. Actually, let me. What I would want is to get a hit here. Lovely. All right, so Swamp. Ooh, I'm one short. I can't Silver Tongue, draw, and Triumph next turn. But I also at least have it, so. Alright, and let's make this bigger. So we know what's on top. Alright, let's draw to Duress. They know we have a bitter Triumph. They play their free land, they transform. No blocks. Alright, so we Duress. What's in that hand? A land. We bitter Triumph. Discarding a card. Kill that. Discard. Second Momo. Make everything bigger. Swing for 8. Draw 2. Oh, kill you. Kill you was better. That's the first time I've ever been able to do that. Kill the opponent with the Sign in Blood. It's always an option. Alright, so they are an interesting deck, and they are high in the win rates. This deck is doing well. I might want to steal this idea. I've never played a deck like this in particular, and I love Magmatic Hellkite. Yeah, I'm interested, but go Ninja Go, Nia, get lost. Barricade is half good, half bad here. The End, I think, is great here. Duress should be okay in terms of getting rid of their removal. That's good. Erode. Elenda's good here. Oh, this is one of those matchups where the main deck is decent. But this I'm trying to add in removal. If I'm adding in removal, what should come out? When I see this, I would rather not see what. I mean, Linda's great here too. Draw. I guess maybe one less Museo. Hex. Yeah, we want to make sure Naya dies. I don't know what other small things they have. They want to blink. A little redundant though, right? Yeah. Minorly redundant then. Okay. We have our the end. We have bat on 2. We have a single play on 3. This is kind of slow. I'll give them that. I'm gonna have to keep it though. They kept their full hand. We can't really afford the other way. Make it look like we might have something to kill their thing. Cool. All right. So they might be holding removal for us, which is fine. If they use it on the bat, that's fine. We get to see their hand at least, even if this dies. Oh, so they can't cast any of these white spells is the thing. And fire magic, I mean, this is kind of give it up to Goose, right? Stock up, they need a 3rd land. Yeah, take the one thing that can kill it, I guess. Keep it pushing. They didn't draw it. I love it. All right. Hey. Pay 2 life. We're playing Hope Singer to have an alternate target. We might draw the land here. Riddler. That might get them the land. It does. We got a Verge. So we can be in something that's cute. So let us... Do we want to bat again? Going into Go doesn't do anything. Helix. I guess give us some redundancy on the Hope Singer. That's a play. Alright. Oh, they can play 2 removal spells. So they've caught up on the mana. They can't Sage unless they have a 1-drop spell. Alright. 3 on the Singer. Get lost on the bats. Okay. And we found a great card in this spot. And Linda, go at it. You have a 5-cost spell in your hand? You just land that immediately. Did you draw a Riddler? I mean, if you got it, you got it, but... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Love it. All right, and then practice offense. Target me. Target this creature. Double strike. Hi-oh! I don't think you have a creature big enough, or a card big enough to discard to kill a Landa here. Seam Rip on the bats. Fire Magic. Sage? Okay. Good games. I have Menace. Yeah. Dum dum dum. 4,000 gold. 20 packs. That's a good rate. I mean, what's 10 more packs and 1,000 more gold? Who cares? Let's have some fun. All right. Playing this last game. All right. Last match, no matter what. You only get one loss, so this is the ultimate game, and not penultimate. That was the last game. The ultimate game. That card is not good right now. I'm going second with 4 3-drops and a hex that I can't play on 1. I can play it on 2. Are they playing the prowess deck? I mean the molten deck with the horses? If it's the horses deck, I have time. If it's not, I definitely don't. Oh no! It's better though. Yeah, it's slow. Is this? Huh. Is this elementals or is it prowess? I don't have a benefit for playing Momo right now because I could just Momo bat next turn. Seems like I mean, it's a prowess that they didn't pick a. This is Spelementals, I think. Unless it's the person that kept the hand with the horse in hand. Alright. Momo. They might be able to counter this. If this is a. They can counter this if it's the 1-mana one. Alright. We get to see their hand at least. First light. What are you playing? Let's see it. Let's see it. Slick. It is prowess. They're just being conservative. All right. Slick shot, burst, flow state. All right. So they're slick shot with only 2 cards in the back. So they're trying to conserve it. All right. We have removal at least. Oh, they just didn't plot it? Bold. Can I draw a land here so I can bat and remove that? That'd be nice. No. Hex it is. Or I could just bat anyways. I mean, it's not gonna kill me right now. Alright, what they top deck? Opt. Well, that's tragic. Probably a removal spell. Alright. So, realistically, that cost us half our life, but it made them do some things, make some choices. I really wish we would have drawn that land. Of course, there it is. Hex. Tap to try and go. Where were you last turn, sir? That would have been fantastic. Verge. This is 2 bodies. We prefer this live than this. It can bring, oh no. Because it could bring back Momo. So I guess this is the better one to live. I mean, to play first, and this is the better one to hold back. Let's see if I can, if that lives, I can play Moseo next turn and then buff. Well, they have to play a creature, so I would have to erode my own creature to get the benefits here. Oh. Don't do that. I don't like crab. This doesn't need to see the life gain, so I can hold this, see if it gets the damage in. Nice. All right. Bat, please. Thank you. Is it good game? You think it's over? Okay. Good game. Alrighty then. At the top of the charts, it's Prowess with Crab. So Barricade is what we like to see here. I'm less concerned with their spells in hand. The crab is something. Letting them push through is bad, and flow state being good is bad. The end, does it matter? I mean, Dusk is important. I think Barricade is important. They need to counter me to kill my things if I get Crystal out. The road's fine. That's fine, but yep, everything's fine. So let's cut a Dean. Skies is good. Let's cut a Skies. Let's cut a... Wait. You know, Hex is important because of the Prowess flyer. The flyer speeds things up. Bat dies very easily early to their stuff. Like, we really can't protect it all that well. Let's drop a bat. 2 bats. Persistence. Let's go with that. All right. 2 shots at it. Lil Matthew the Brilliant. Why do I have to make this face every time? Momo on 1 into nothing. Okay. Removal, offense, removal, no. Hot Hope Singer. I mean, this is something. Black only, dual land, white only. We would have to start with Fortress and then Silver Tongue on 2, Hope Singer on, not on 2, not on 3, because we need to draw another lands. I don't think we can go to 4. So Moseo. And I think we drop Temple. Yeah. Oh, okay, so they talent on 1. Let's do that. I think we still Silver Tongue on 2. It blocks the Otter fine. Shotgun events, plot, okay? Alright, so they don't like the flyer being up there, so let's Silver Tongue. It's not like I can block it and kill it, but they are not a fan of having the flyer there, so they might spend some resources on it. Basics. Okay. Oh, okay. This is something that I'm gonna have to let them do. Oh, I think they didn't get. They needed a land, and they didn't find it there. I'm gonna have to take 8 here. Land, lovely. All right, so I think we have to do this. This. Daylight. So they're not finding that third land. Maybe they found it here? Oh, they found a sleight of hand. So it's gotta be. Third land in the top 12? Gotta be. Yeah. I'm like, there's no way they would get that far behind. Seer. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, Momo. Hope Singer. Gain a life. I think we chump with Momo if it came down to it. Now what we really want to do is just keep drawing targeted instant and sorcery spells for the creatures so that our board just gets out of hand. Next turn could be 1 mana Silver Tongue into attack with Scheming and Stirring to shocking myself for 2 to draw 2. I mean, I do kind of need the card draw, but it's rough. Basics the Hope Singer. Alright, so this got less convenient. Burst the Momo. Take 4. That's a good run. Wait, they had another land? Alright. So replay Hope Singer. No attacks. They can talent back something from the graveyard, especially if they drew a land. Flow state. That's part of what I wanted to mulligan for, to find the rest in peace, so that that's not an issue, and that getting things back wasn't an issue. Crab. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, so I think this is still correct. Let's go with it. We just need a better hand to start, because they were stumbling and we stumbled just the same. And that, I mean, what's fair is fair, but also I don't want to be fair. It would have been great to find one of the crystals, but I couldn't justify going to 4 cards just to try to find one. I'm just too far down. Play first. Hey, I see Momo and Barricade. I'm great. I am Gucci. And they don't kill my Momo. I'm loving it. Barricade time. Hope you have your Seer in hand. It might be smart to even practice offense so that they can't Seer to kill the Barricade. Just an early one, just to... Okay, so Roaring Furnace, they found it. Erode, okay. Fortress. Mozio. And Mozio can actually maybe get the crystal back if I can gain 2 life this turn. If they brought Iroh's demonstration in, good, big up on them. That's just great. That's just nice for them. Ooh. Bat. I get to see. Cool. Three flow states and a crab. I guess crab it is. Oh, if we had one more turn with that in play, that would have been lovely. I think next turn is practice off. Excuse me. If it's land untapped, it's stirring a road on the otter. Because they're tapped out. Okay. No blocks. Untap land, untap land. I thought untap land. Okay. Oh, I don't need to. Nice. Thank you, Momo. I'm down to 6. They say good game, but I don't know what that means. Does that mean that they have the board clear here? The next turn is practice offense. Flow state. I don't think the board clear is 3 mana. I mean, it can clear most of these things actually, like a pyroclasm. They could pick something. If they can pick up the deep cavern bat for 1, they could crab to stop the attack. Okay. Crab in hand. Alright, they figured out a way. So, do we have a way? They crab, they tap down 2 things. One thing gets chumped by the 1/1. Because the triumph is important too. We can't practice offense. They just tap down the 2 flyers and then chump the 2/2. Doesn't gain menace or anything. I think we need to kill that crab. Or do I kill the 1/1 to get 3 damage in? All right. Virtue wouldn't have triggered stirring, so I wouldn't have got the buff there. Flick shot. Island. Flow state for 2. 8 damage on board. I have Virtue for Slick Shot if I'm not dead here. Storm Chaser. 10. They need 6 more damage. Did he have backup crab? Huh. Bat? Could they be faking second crab? They have 2 crab. So they flash the crab in, they tap the 2 flyers down, they chump with the 1/1. Man, is it that I just need to kill the show off? Because my bat won't die to this. Other crab. Combat is started. Tap 2 creatures. No attacks. They can bring back a burst lightning for the bat. Opt to try to find a better solution than using 4 mana. He's on top. Okay. Please be nothing. They're looking at the graveyard. Opting again. Alright, so they're really limiting their options from the graveyard if this opt doesn't hit. Okay, they found something. Two other crabs in hand. Come on. Basics. Yep, basics on the crab. Tap my 4/4. Win the game. You can accidentally mess up the attack. Okay. 2 crabs in hand. Cool. That's enough. So in retrospect, maybe taking the opt was the key. If we think about it, if you take the opt, well, taking the crab didn't make a difference. You just take the opt because there's only one of them. The thing is, if they keep 2, well, the thing is, they had removal to get back the opt from the graveyard anyway. And the graveyard, the burst lightning shoots 2 damage at the flyer. They get their opt back. But they also don't need any of that because they have 2. Yeah, that means we don't get to it. We didn't get the attack anyways. They had to play their crabs. Yeah. So I think we were just done there because they had all the crabs. Let's claim our winnings. 4,000 gold and 20 packs. From all over. Yeah. Lovely. All right, to conclude, I think the deck performed pretty well, don't you? It had the answers, it had the ways to get through most matchups. There were some holes there we might have seen, but even in that last game, there was ways and things we could have drawn to make that matchup go better. If we had, say, if we had Rest in Peace in that last game, that crab situation just never happens. Our hand is otherwise fine. We were really stuck on mana, so we couldn't do too many things. The idea of making them trade their 1/1 Otter for the double striking 4/4 that I would have made on the practice offense turn, where I could choose to, because I knew they had a crab in their hand, practice offense the one that they wouldn't tap, because if they tap the ground one, they leave the flyer one, and that's more damage for them. So I think they would just chump. So I didn't need to kill the 1/1 with the destroy spell. In that case, I make them block with the 4/4 instead. Maybe that was the line, and that way I keep a removal spell in hand. However, that removal spell wasn't all that in a bag of potato chips, because that leaves still all those crabs in their hand. So in reality, I really just needed, actually exactly that turn, I needed Rest in Peace. So yeah, there's a lot you can think about, a lot you can mull over. I have no complaints overall though. This deck is doing what I wanted it to do. It beat all kinds of decks in this run, and I love to see it. Let me know if there was another line, if there was another way to get 3 damage through there, if I should have just mulliganed that hand that I kept. Who knows? Let me know. Let's discuss it down in the comments. Appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me. Have a good rest of your day.